He went to our room. Ate, somebody is calling me. Sister, elder, respect to the elder, elder person. Somebody is calling me. Where? At the back of your house, in the back of that tree, that sour tree. So we went there, and then I don't know when she went there. Looks like she was talking to somebody. And then one day, he is
She was
yeah, he
possessed.
was she was possessed. His voice was different, and
It's a
she was
guy.
a
It's a
little
guy.
just maybe smaller than Jessica.
Small girl.
Small girl, maybe teenage, maybe 14 years old. She was so strong, and we could not. Is her voice changed? It's like voice of a man. And then she said, I think she heard they lost their child. That guy, the boys, they lost it, and they wanted to get that person, our babysitter. So she was so strong. We called even the two neighbors, the two men,
Yeah, we
holding
called
her
my
like that.
neighbor a
Yeah,
big guy.
big guy, and
Imagine
she
she
was so
can
strong. So what?
he can hardly control.
Yeah, what we did with a Bible. We have I have two cousins who lives with us. Get a crucifix and a Bible. You know, Ranili, your babysitter. And then we pray over, and then but the two guys are holding her like that. And later on, I think the spirit went out. So like she returned to normal, and you know what? Because too much holding her, the bruises of the two men who hold her is still on her hand, and it was scary. Oh my God, that is so that exorcism, that that possession of the day is like, I'm sure it's true. Yeah, so we just let her
Yeah,
go
I
because we
remember.
don't want that to happen again. That every night, Ate, they're calling me again. Oh my
Well, one
God.
time
Yeah.
she told you they're coming at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, they give a
Oh
time.
my!
Yeah.
3
Ate,
o'clock. I was waiting for 3 o'clock. Oh
ate,
my God! I was scared.
they're calling me what time? 3 o'clock. So we went again at the back of the door, at the back of the house, and then we bring some crucifix and then holy water, and then we try to parade at the.
They were
Yeah,
crazy.
but that's true because he was possessed. Yeah.
Imagine she told us they're coming at 3 o'clock to get me. Oh gee.
What
Yeah,
in the
that she was a
world?
very beautiful girl, little girl. Huh? Yeah, so that exorcism is like.
That's funny that they say 3 o'clock too, because 3 o'clock is supposed to be the time when like scary stuff happens because it's when biblically 3 a.m. is mocking like the devil mocking the Trinity of
That was
Father, Son, Holy Spirit. 3 o'clock, so that's why it's
yeah,
creepy.
Oh
yeah.
really?
Yeah,
And that was the time when Jesus died.
3:33 in the morning.
3 o'clock, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
yeah,
2
yeah,
o'clock.
three
yeah.
o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't be awake at 3 a.m. I hate it when I'm like studying late and I look at the clock and it's 3 something.
It's 3:30.
Yeah. Uh,
But 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 she said 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Anything
Oh,
3,
Or
3,
I
3
no, she
p.m.
did not mention
3 a.m. 3,
just 3 o'clock.
yeah, well, 3
3
o'clock
o'clock.
is
I
just 3
think half,
o'clock in general
Mm.
yeah.
too.
I
Yeah.
think afternoon. I will not pick up 3 a.m. to accompany her at the back of the house.
Oh.
No way.
I thought you said you
You got
stayed
time for
up.
that.
Oh, okay.
But we will let her go because you know what? It's scary every time she wakes up. Ate, they said they will talk to me at this certain time. Oh my God.
Ugh.
Ano yung
That
duende?
was a good scary
Uh,
Ano
story.
yung duende?
I know.
Or a true story.
What's duende?
Yeah. I
Dwarf.
feel bad for her. Hope she's
What? Do
okay.
you know what happened to her? Did she just go away?
Huh?
We have dwarfs at the back.
Oh
According
man.
to one of our friend who was this third sense. I mean,
Third sense.
Sixth
Third eye.
sense?
Third
sixth
eye.
sense.
Third eye?
Yeah.
She said the first time she came to the house, she said, "Oh, there are dwarf
Living at the.
living at the back in your house." That's what the comment was.
And then she even told us that.
That's why you when you burn during that time 6 o'clock. That's where you got that burn.
That was afternoon. Maybe it's 3 o'clock again.
No, six, six. I remember that was six. Dawn, dawn.
Oh, 6 a.m.
Afternoon. It's
Yeah,
not dawn. It's takip silim.
and old folks in my country said that during that time, 6 o'clock, don't time.
Don't clean.
Tho-
Wait.
those are the time that normally this dwarf comes out. So it's their time. So if you are doing something, you have to say excuse me, so that they don't get
Why is
hurt.
it you 9 o'clock in the evening you still do gardening at the back of the house?
It's still lighted. No, this is at dawn, 6 o'clock.
So, do you mean during sunset?
Sunset,
Sunset.
sunset.
Okay.
I mean sunset.
Sunset.
I thought it was all night. No? Because you would tell us when we were playing at night to say excuse me.
Well, that happened
Yeah,
to me.
you
Remember?
always have
That
to.
happened to me when I was younger.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when
Jessica
you were
got
We
young.
harassed
played in the
too.
backyard in New Jersey. We had this really big backyard and like this huge apple tree, and we had this like tree that would arch, and you could
Yeah.
like go through the
Oh yes,
like
the
pathway
small
to our
tree.
neighbor's
Yeah.
house. And I loved playing in the backyard, and I would sometimes cross
I remember.
to our neighbor's house and play with the kids there. And we would play there in the backyard like until late at night. And one day I came back and I was itchy. Remember, Mom?
Yeah.
I was so itchy everywhere, and like maybe it was poison ivy, whatever. But they were putting ointments on me, and it was so itchy for so long.
Yeah.
And then wait, what happened? And then like
What I did? You know what I did?
you put like
No, I boiled the egg. And
Yeah.
then
Offered.
I
you
offer it
boiled
and
egg, and then like you put it on a plate, and you made me go with Dottie to the backyard, and like put it
One
under
week
this
after, I
tree.
still see that egg. I eat it. It's
You
boiled
ate
egg.
no,
Wait,
what?
finish the story.
No.
Oh, the punchlines.
I wrap in because my mother said when we were in the Philippines, Nanay Sitas, when that happened to us, like we have some allergy or whatever, normally she boil the egg and wrap in a black
paper, right?
cloth and then put it under the wherever that thinking there's some
Yeah,
scary.
yeah. 'Cause,
So
like,
that's what I did.
that's what you
I
did for
boiled
me.
the egg. I wrap in a black cloth and I put it in that flour where you normally cross over.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
you
And then
you
the next, like, it was gone. Like my rash was gone
yeah.
afterwards. The next morning, and the egg was gone. Did you eat it? Is that
I ate it because I saw it's there.
Wait
No,
a second.
No.
even at home in an arbor.
Does this mean when we put out cookies for Santa, you ate the no?
No, even in our house in an arbor. One time, I think I don't know there's something
In Ann Arbor?
happening to my
What?
yeah in an arbor in the basement. I did
Oh, what?
I
Mommy
did
is just
something.
like.
Wow.
I did something also because look, I don't know if I have some itchy whatever. No. So what I did,
Our house is fine.
what I did it, I said, what happened? So, looks like somebody's in the basement. What I did, I boil again an egg and then
No.
wrap it in something black whatever.
Oh
And
yeah.
then I put it near
That's
that
so
you know that
funny.
you know that you know that entertainment center in the basement.
Yeah.
I put in there. And one time,
I
your,
saw it, I
your
was
daddy was
cleaning.
cleaning.
I ate it.
What is this boiled egg? Ah, that is for your friend that you cannot see. That
Oh
is
my
for your
God.
invisible friend. I keep it because he might see and he will eat it again. But yet
Oh.
you saw it.
I saw it.
Oh
You're just
wow.
doing every time.
That's so funny. I remember where that was going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad, what about that story of your in the Philippines? One guy, he was like making fun of something, and then his face got stuck.
Oh yeah. That was during All Saints Day.
All Saints Day.
Yeah, because no, it was my aunt actually. So old folks in my country during All Saints Day,
Yeah, that's mosquito spray.
we we normally make rice cake. So you're not supposed to eat without having offered first. So while she was
You spray
doing
that right on your
the
ankle.
rice cake,
Yeah.
she keeps on eating, and one of my aunt, the mother of my aunt, said, you've been eating, you haven't offered yet.
Oh, I
Somebody
know
might
this.
spank you.
Spank your mouth.
Yeah, because it's All Saints Day. So she told her, well, never mind. That's just saying. So after a few minutes, I mean, when when she's almost done with the rice cake, oh, we just noticed the mouth was just like that.
A stroke? It could have been
No, after cooking, it turned out like
After eating. After cooking,
no,
after
no,
eating.
because he did not offer first. That's what the old folks said.
what?
And
I don't know.
oh yeah, that's true.
skeptical.
It happened.
I'm
So
skeptical
then,
medically.
what did they do?
What did you
Yeah,
do
what
with the mouth?
happened?
No, it just back to normal after I
Praying.
think 2 days. They offered something and pray.
They'll
Yep.
Maybe that's why every time I cook, you told me to offer because you don't want my mouth to become crooked
Yeah, because
also.
I believe life after that. There's life after that.
Spooky.
Yeah, what are you recording?
What?
Scary
Where's it?
story.
Yeah.
How about your apartment, Bob, at Grandis? That big building where the first room where RJ occupied is. That is an old house.
Well, I had never heard any stories about that place.
Mm.
Did you, RJ?
No.
Did you experience anything spooky living alone?
No, but one time I heard meowing at the front of my door and it was winter. And I opened
Oh.
and there a cat came in and I felt bad for it. So I took it inside and I kept it for the night
Oh.
and then I released it the next day. I fed it sausage from a can.
Should've. Were you two?
Yeah. I never opened them anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Winter time?
Yeah, it was
Oh wow.
cold outside.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know where but it just went anyway.
You didn't want to share your tuna?
No, that's for me. That's all.
Hmm.